I was just like, we're all coming from the bedroom.
Okay. You're starting this one.
Yeah, first player's
Like
taking moves to you.
first
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I'm doing the intro.
You can do the intro. You want to do the intro?
No.
Coming to you live from the gate to hell. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Steven.
And this is episode 6
Yep.
of the Power Curve, the series where we are drawing Arkham cards from this collection and ranking them on an ordered list because someone's got to do it.
Does someone gotta do it?
I think we've proven, if someone didn't got to do it, would it be happening right now? Huh? Think about that.
The market does indicate that it's got to be done.
Think about that while you're standing at the gate to hell.
All right.
This is part of an ongoing series. You can check out a link in the description of this video to see the list that's currently on screen, but without having to rely on us to scroll where you'd like to look. It's getting kind of long. The link in the video descriptions have been as of the end, though. So if you click the link in this video, it will spoil our takes.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
The only other thing to say, I think, is hit buttons, subscribe, like those buttons.
Those buttons.
And Kyle, I think you can draw a card.
I found one.
Do you need to make a copy of the spreadsheet, by the way?
I do need to make a copy of the spreadsheet. It's fine, Kyle. You can read the card. I'll do it in the background.
Okay, great. I'm sure that won't be distracting.
No.
Well, I have a lot to read, so here we go. It's Preston Fairmont, the millionaire. He's got 1 willpower, 1 intellect, 1 combat, and 1 agility.
Seems good so far.
So, bottom? Are we all agreed?
No notes so far.
Silver Twilight and Socialite traded. Anytime you gain 1 or more resources from a card effect, place them on family inheritance instead of your resource pool. As an Elder Sign effect, he has +1, and you may spend 2 resources to automatically succeed instead. That's a pretty good Elder Sign. My money, my legacy, my problem. Let me handle it in my own way. So he can take rogue cards, level 0 to 5, survivor cards, level 0 to 2, and neutral cards, all of them. Deck size is 30. And let's maybe talk about his... Oh, and no illicit cards. He plays above board always. As all millionaires do.
He's a millionaire, not a billionaire, Kyle.
Yeah.
Now, do we
well,
know...
in the 20s, he's basically a billionaire.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, I was going to say, have we calculated the inflation from Arkham era to today?
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Let us know in the comments how much money Preston Fairmont would have now. All right, we'll get his cards.
All right, so we have his family inheritance, which is his signature asset, which is a permanent asset. As an action, you can move all resources from this card to your resource pool. And forced, when your turn begins, place 4 resources from the token pool on this card. Resources on this card may be spent as if they were in your resource pool, and then discard all resources from this card at the end of your turn. And then he also has his weakness, the Lodge Debts, which is a 10 cost event. like one would have.
Just casual 10.
Yeah, and it removes Lodge Debts from the game, and then forced when the game ends, and you are eliminated. If Lodge Debts is in your hand, you suffer a mental trauma. Initial thoughts on Preston?
I love Preston. He's so fun.
He's good.
I like Preston, but he reminds me of a rogue archetype I wish existed that kind of doesn't. Which is basically make a lot of money and then spend it on fun, expensive things. They never really printed the fun, expensive things.
Oh, they have. What
Instead,
about Intel Report and the ones like that?
Decoy.
Are those fun?
They're pretty fun.
Discover 2 clues from a location away. Is that fun?
It's pretty fun.
Do 2 damage to an enemy. I don't know what the cards are. I'm not a designer.
What is the card that you want?
It just always bothered me a little bit that big money rogues just want to have money. They don't care to spend.
Have you met rich people?
I was gonna say life imitates art. Art imitates life.
Yeah.
Like, you don't spend the money, you borrow against the money, and you never spend down the initial money.
Yeah.
You're right. I see what you're saying. It's realistic.
That's what you want in your board game.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I want in my Lovecraft game. Yeah. No, it's something that I'm hopeful that they'll come around to in Chapter 2 as they approach maybe some familiar archetypes in new ways. Is what I'd like to see Chapter 2 do. I don't know, but maybe they'll give us some fun expensive road cards. Like I don't know what it would do, but I want there to be an 8-cost card.
Well, no, they printed didn't they just print like a 20-cost card for the big money archetype?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, or is they previewed it for Chapter 2?
No, it's in
Drown City.
Drown City.
It's in
Yeah, they did.
specialist card, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a specialist card. That's right. That is the kind of thing I'm thinking of. It's a specialist card, and
It's a rogue
I
card.
mostly ignored it.
Yeah. But is it?
Yeah.
What does it do?
It's like 20 costs to do 10 damage, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Frankly,
That's pretty cool.
yes, that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That 20 may be unrealistic, especially when it's like there are you have to spend some experience on them, but there are blue cards that just defeat an enemy. Like what does this 20-cost card do that can't? But that said,
You can spend 20 resources on it.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, Preston's great. He's super fun. I think everyone had to play him to grok him. Because,
Yeah.
like, a 1 across the board is really hard to be like, oh, he's good? Is he good?
Yeah.
Like, does the money just make up for his deficit and he ends up being, like, a 3 across the board? No, he's really good.
I like that. So there are two, for those who are not super aware, there are two types of Preston. There's what's called Big Money Preston, where he takes the money off the inheritance a lot, collects a big stack of money, and uses cards like Well Connected, Money Talks, and the one that we just covered in the last video, Double Down, to like utilize and spend that large amount of money. And then there's another type that's called like
Down or Free
Porston or Dark Horse Preston,
Pretty
where he never takes the money off. If you have no regular credits and you only have family inheritance, you do trigger Dark Horse. So he goes to a whopping 2/2/2/2, which is fantastic. And that version is able to use like Fire Axe much better because
Or Mariner's Compass.
Because he doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
The inheritance has the money.
That archetype always felt like such bullshit to me.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if they caught that in playtesting. Like, just.
I think that's intentional.
I
Really,
think it is, too.
the idea that the millionaire is using all the cards that like their flavor is like, well, I'm down on my luck, but that makes me scrappy.
Brandon, have you never met a rich person who's like, I'm down to earth because I drive a Toyota Corolla, even though I do have $1 million in my trust fund, but like, clearly I'm just like you.
No, I haven't, and I'm trying to keep it that way.
No, I think it honestly does match the two types of Nepo babies. Like, there's the try-hard Nepo babies that are like, I'm a vice president at my dad's company, and I, have $10 million.
And I deserve to be here.
Honestly, you're selling me on this.
Yeah.
And then there's the other Nepo baby that's like, I just smoke weed all day, but I never have to work because I have a trust fund. Like, there are two types of Nepo babies, and Preston covers both of them.
Yeah, whichever Nepo baby you want to be, Preston can be your guy.
I retract my complaint. That was very well argued. Conceded that one.
All right, where do we put him?
Oh, okay. I guess we can start by comparing him to the other investigators on the list. Is he? I know you are both Agnes stands, above or below Agnes. I scrolled up because I think we all like Preston, and I think he's pretty good. So I expect he'll.
No, I think
I think he's close to Agnes.
Yeah, I could
go one below, or one above.
I could go one above.
Is he how? I mean, he's so similar to Charlie. Let's just compare him to Charlie.
Yeah,
He is very
he's
similar
at least
to Charlie.
50%.
You're right. He's actually very similar. Well, do you like him? Do you think he's above or below Charlie?
I think he's below Charlie.
He should be able to go
Yeah.
below Charlie, but above David Renfield. But we fucked up last time, so
You're wrong.
It is what it is.
So if you want to hear real accurate takes, subscribe to us on DoomTube, where we don't have Brandon ruining our rankings.
Doom.
He's probably below Charlie.
He's below Charlie.
But I think above
Charlie's,
Lucky.
I think, just like more recent and kind of power creepy. I think Charlie benefits from a huge card pool that just is not made for Charlie, but benefits Charlie. And Preston mostly just benefits from cards that are made for Preston.
Yeah.
That's true.
I kind of like him as 8. I think I like him a little more than Lucky.
Above Lucky?
Above Lucky. Lucky's more of a staple than Preston, though.
I put Preston in all my decks. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I feel like I like Lucky more than Preston.
I think he's number 9. I actually would like him above Agnes because at least for my tastes, we overrated Agnes. But below Lucky seems right to me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm down for that.
How do you feel his last name? Fairmont?
Fairmont.
Not Mount.
Mont.
Fairmont. Okay.
M-O-N-T.
All right. And we're off. We've ranked 1. Let's rank it
Right.
That's how
Almost
this works.
there. Hit me! This seems like something Preston would do. Not that kind of hit. You're supposed to give me another card. This is a 1-cost event with a foot icon. It's a Fortune and Gambit, and it's fast. Play after you reveal a Chaos token during a skill test. Reveal an additional Chaos token, switching its minus to a plus. If that token is a Skull token, you automatically fail.
I don't think you said what classes this is.
Oh, it's the 2 you would expect. It's Rogue and Survivor.
Yeah.
Money and failing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I will say, this is a multi-class card that doesn't make me that mad, because I think that these are both classes that can reasonably do this.
Yeah.
I don't like when they make it as an excuse to give one class something it ordinarily can't do.
Yeah.
And I think that the flipping minus to plus is established on a couple other rogue cards as a rogue thing. But
Sure gamble.
Yeah. I think I was thinking this was Sure Gamble as I started to read it, and then I realized it was a different card.
Yeah, it's not experience.
I think that I put this in because we were talking about this on the last video too, but we played Arkham Horror. If you haven't checked out that playthrough, and the Duke deck played by Kyle was a synergy deck that ran as many multicolor cards as possible to try to pump up its synergy cards. This one doesn't even work for that because it's not an asset. But I still was just on such a multicolor trip that it went into the deck. I think it's an alright card. It's a lucky variant, right?
Yeah, I want to like this card so much. The amount that I want to like this card is very high. It's very similar to what's the game where you play blackjack in the middle of an Arkham scenario?
For money. The one where you do it for money?
Yeah.
Where you're drawing tokens out of the bag to add up to 21.
It's blackjack.
Oh,
I forget it, but yeah, there's a blackjack for money.
Yeah,
21 or bust.
21 or bust. Yeah. I mean, makes sense.
Yep.
It doesn't go into as many decks as 21 or 1 or bust did, but it starts in my decks, so many decks, and then it gets cut, when you get down to 30 cards. Although...
I thought you meant when you level up. You mean it doesn't
make it in a deck. But I will say that when I'm forced to put it in a deck, like when it was in Duke, I think it helped me pass the test. Also, when I play draft decks or random decks, it's ended up in the decks, and I really appreciate it in my hand. It's such a cool card.
It is a cool card.
It's very cool.
And it's a little cheaper than Lucky for a similar effect, but it's a little less reliable. That's a lot less reliable.
What do you mean? Because it's not cheaper than Lucky.
Doesn't Lucky cost 2?
No, it's 1.
Oh.
The 2 is plus 2. That's what you're thinking of.
I guess.
Yeah, no, it's 1 cost.
What? How
Okay,
aggressively...
then why would you put this in a red deck?
More Luckies.
I think that, that's true. If you already have 2
If you're
Lucky,
failing by 4, maybe you'll draw -4.
Yeah. I mean... the one thing that drives me nuts about this is the skull causing an automatic fail.
Yeah.
Already you play this because you're about to fail, so the zeros and maybe even the ones are automatic fails.
Yeah.
Right? Why do they need to add another token? I will say, one thing that I like about that mechanic of... it's usually a Mystic thing for whatever reason. It's on this green-red card. I can't explain that. But I like that changes the value of this card in different campaigns. Mm-hmm. Some campaigns you have 1 or 2 skulls, and some you have 4, and that you're a lot... I think that's cool. I think that's a cool thing about the Chaos Bag and the campaign system in the game, is that it makes you evaluate cards differently in different contexts. Definitely. That said, it's just a downside.
Or when you draw a skull, and that makes you fail, that's really
I
good.
guess what they were thinking is... Skulls are almost always the only uncapped negative. So I guess they didn't want this to let you succeed when you're failing by like 10. Like, because if you're failing by 10, a skull is like the only thing.
Because the skull's like, if there's something in the bag that's actually a -6 right now,
Yeah.
it's a skull. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
And then also, like, in hard or expert, this is better than in standard or easy.
Yeah.
Right?
This is also better if there's a lot of curses in the bag, right? You just reveal it and it would be a +2.
yeah, but then it's still worse than like it's a less predictable lucky.
Well, I mean, I think no matter what you do, it's
Yeah.
pretty much a less predictable lucky.
Sure.
You're right that if you're failing by 3, you could play this and it might salvage some tests that lucky would not, but it's still going to be a minority chance.
But also, it's bad if there's a lot of curses in the deck because if you reveal a curse, yes, it becomes a +2, but don't you then have to reveal another one?
do you have to do all the other effects on
You don't
it?
think so?
No, definitely
No,
not.
because it
let's
just
see.
says switches its -to a plus.
Reveal an additional one.
I think you would have to-
I'm actually with you. I think you have to do. I think if you draw a cultist and it adds a doom or something,
Yeah.
you do flip its modifier, but it still adds the doom.
So I think it's bad if you have bless and even if you have a bless.
That makes this card
If
worse.
you have a bless,
Yeah.
yes, you're adding +2, but also you're revealing another
Yeah.
token that's probably going to get rid of it.
I'm not actually that worried about the curse and bless of it all, but the fact that makes like tablets still do whatever terrible thing a tablet was going to do. Oh, that makes us worse. All right, where does it go? I'm souring on it the longer we talk about it.
Well, I personally like to hit on a 16, but not a 17. So, like, I don't know if that's where we put it.
Feels a little
I don't
high.
think it's above Sledgehammer and Eucatastrophe and stuff.
Definitely
I don't
not.
think it's above Emergency Cash.
Oh, Eucatastrophe is the one we were talking about that got removed. That's a whole different video, but anyway.
Oh, Double Down. That's also feels related to this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a better blackjack?
That was
related
so
card
long
than
ago. What does Double Down do again?
You swore in this last video that you would not forget
It's the
what
one.
Double
It's the
Down
Preston.
does.
It's the
It's
Preston
You
Fairmont.
Spend money.
Spend money.
We're to break the fourth wall for a minute here. We're recording 2 videos back to back, so I literally still have.
People
it
like
next
to
me.
binge our content. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like a Netflix drop.
Oh, it's the one you could spend resources to add wild
Yeah.
icons to. Okay. This is worse than that.
It's worse than that?
I think
For zero.
I was
for
the
zero.
I was the defender
SP?
of that card. I think that card was all right.
I don't know. I think it's better than
I
that.
think this card is like.
It's better than 3.
It's
As far
like-
as card game ones, it's better than 3 aces, right? It's some. If
it
it's
is
below
better,
Double
you're
Down,
right.
it's
Better
definitely
than
3 aces.
three.
Because I wanted to put it down with crowbar lockpicks. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's better than 3 aces. Is it better than Katya?
No.
Is it just so? Is it our 36?
It's above 3 aces.
All right, yeah.
All right. All right. And this is
Hit me.
quotation mark.
Quotation mark.
Hit
Yeah.
me
Exclamation
point
mark.
quotation mark, but no level. Right?
Lowercase m.
Yeah. And,
What?
Yeah.
It's a quote.
Fine.
Also, I will say it's really cute to think about Duke using his little paw to be like, hit me!
All right.
It's cute. All right,
That
let's
almost
bump
bumped
it
it up,
over.
yeah.
Except Duke is Barkham, which I don't know if we're. I don't actually know off the top of my head if the Barkham cards are shuffled in here. maybe we will rank them. Fine.
I hope so.
I guess we'll find out when we find out.
It's like, how do you rank burying bones in this meta?
Very highly.
Oh man. Okay. Well, from level 0 to level 5 with Prophecy Profana, Atlas of the Unknowable.
Don't know. This
You're looking
Literally
at
never seen
It's
it.
from Edge of the Earth. It is a level 5, 4 cost Seeker hand slot asset. It's an item, a relic, and
Is
a
this the
tome.
ley lines one?
It's kind of similar, but it's not. Here's why it's similar. While you are not at the locus, you get plus
Locus, ley lines.
You get +1 intellect, +1. Yeah, ley lines are one of the upgradable.
Yeah,
ones, but
yeah.
you get +1 intellect, +1 agility, and you may ignore attacks of opportunity. That's an interesting, just like passive effect. You just can ignore attacks of opportunity. I'm not sure there's another card that exists on, so that's cool. As a reaction after this enters play, choose a revealed location. That location is the locus until this leaves play. And as an action, move any investigator to the locus. It presents a weird kind of puzzle where you have to name a location as the locus, and you don't want to be there, but to maximize this, you also want it to be a place that people do want to be.
Yeah.
I don't think I've spent 5 XP on this card, but I also think this card's super cool. Like, it's really weird and
So weird.
unique and feels powerful. I don't know if it is. That's why we're here. We'll solve that. But it has a lot of text that sounds really powerful, and I think it's like kind of what I want out of a level 5 card design wise. So that's cool.
That's 2 wild icons too.
For 5 XP, I wouldn't mind a third wild icon, or at least an intellect icon or something, with the 2 wilds. But you know, that's fine.
For 5 XP and a hand slot.
I like it
Yeah.
for seekers where you didn't manage to research anything. Like sometimes, like I feel like sometimes the first scenario goes where you don't research something, and then maybe the second one it doesn't quite work out, and then you're like, I'm just gonna cut my like unresearched card.
Unless it's Dream Diary, because it's really good.
Yeah, Dream Diary 0.
Dream Diary
obviously
can just keep
great.
the cards on. Yeah.
But yeah, like sometimes you just end up the start of the campaign goes a little rough and you don't really have time to research stuff, and then you've got XP at the end, and it's like this seems like it's solid 5 XP when you don't have like an awesome research card to upgrade into.
Yeah, I agree. Like, this is a card I would probably put in my deck because it's a card I have not put in my deck before and it looks fun, right?
Yeah.
It's but I think it's a great option for that.
Honestly, the thing that is most interesting to me is the not provoking attacks of opportunity. The rest is kind of fine.
I mean, I think the locus and move any investigator to the locus thing, because you do have to choose a revealed location, so it can't be like the place that you're trying to reach probably as the objective of the scenario. That would break up several scenarios, I think. I think maybe that's kind of a trap, and really you should name as the locus a location you're never going to go to again, and then enjoy having 2 stat boosts and ignoring attacks of opportunity for the rest of the game.
It's great for the go in and get out scenarios because
yeah.
you don't. Most of the scenario you're not going to be at the entrance/exit,
Yeah.
so you'll trigger your stat boost. But when you want to be there, it will help you get everyone there.
What's
Yeah.
a go in and get out scenario?
There's tons of them, like the casino
yes.
robbery at the start of Dunwich. Like there's a million of them.
Don't you? Well, yeah, but you
The
leave it
temple
there.
robbery
you leave it
near
there.
the start of Forgotten Age.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the
yeah.
only one I can think of.
I can't think of one where you leave at the same location where you entered very
the
much.
casino
Oh.
standalone.
yeah, there's a lot of them.
I was thinking of like, and this is one of my favorite scenarios, which is controversial, I remember, but like Essex County Express. Like, I would name as my locus a location that's about to get sucked into a portal in the sky, and then I just have these benefits for the rest of the game. With some exceptions, like the flexibility to be like, oh, this is a scenario where we can make use of this, like that's good. But I think I would mostly look at this as, am I willing to spend a hand slot and 4 resources on all these upsides, which is intellect, agility, and ignoring attacks of opportunity.
There's a lot of like rogue seeker allies who give you these 2
Yeah.
boosts, like Janae and Lola, I guess. Are the 2 that come to mind.
The more the merrier.
But yeah, I
know?
suppose.
Someone like, I don't know, a hand slot for a seeker is tough.
Yeah.
But certainly like Ursula and Monterey Jack, the ones that
Yeah.
that do already have decent agility and are probably using it to evade or do other things with events.
What's the new yellow character?
Lucius?
Lucius.
Yeah.
He also likes this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played with Lucius yet, but
also works.
Maybe I'm putting
maybe this should go in. Yeah.
If you're on the locus, it could help like bring and you have an enemy on you. It could help bring a fighter there to help you, and you're ignoring the tax opportunity, so you don't. care.
You're not ignoring
No,
tax of opportunity
no,
if you're
if
at
you're
the
at the
locus.
locus.
That's the one time that you're
darn.
not. Yeah.
Okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you really. It's a weird thing where
I
you
do
want to put it
love-
somewhere where you're not going to spend time, but you have the option to have other people spend time there. You could. It's been a while. I don't know when the last time we complimented a card for its grief potential was, but you could use this to have the other investigators get sucked into the portal in the sky in Essex County Express, you know, or otherwise put them where they don't want to be, which is very funny.
Grief.
Yeah, when you play competitive.
No,
When we play competitive Arkham, this is definitely going in.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay.
Alright, where's it go?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of 5s on this list yet, right? Like,
No.
Grey's Anatomy is another level 5 Seeker Tome. I think I'd put this above that. That was the one that
I don't remember what
it amps
phrase.
damage and horror healing. It doesn't do it on its own.
Yeah.
It increases the healing
Yeah.
from other sources.
I agree. It's better than this.
I think it's better than that. I think I could see it above Emergency Cash, but probably below Mauser and Contemplative.
Is it above Catastrophe? Turning a 0 into an Elder Sign?
Probably not. It's probably above like Manual Dexterity.
That seems very scientific.
That is so hard to... A level 5 4-cost asset above the 0 neutral skill. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, done. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to be able to spell this without just staring down at the card.
We'll stare at
Did I spell it right even doing that? I think so.
Maybe.
Okay. How do you even say this? Prophecy? Prophesy? Anyway. Proph's not gonna say anything more about that.
I'm gonna crack that case.
Ooh.
Let's crack the case. Pretty staple yellow card in the game. 0 cost event. Fast. Play after an investigator discovers the last remaining clue at your location. Investigators at that location gain X total resources, where X is that location shroud, distributed as you wish.
I think it's good.
It's great.
Yeah. It's a really good card. You're right. I think it's a seeker staple.
I think you also missed that it's an insight, which was a ton of cards.
Yeah.
It's true. It's an insight.
Yep. A lot of people care about that.
Oh, wait. Hold on. There's flavor text. Let me read it.
Oh.
I've never read this. ... When you have eliminated all which is... Oh, God, it's a quote. Eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Arthur Conan Doyle. Conan Doyle. The Adventure of Blanched Soldier.
So there's
Of the Blanche.
So there's Conan O'Brien,
all right,
and there's
that's-
Conan the Barbarian. I've never heard like whatever you just did.
Conan.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get like
Conan.
it's getting like -3 ranks for that flavor text.
Yeah, definitely. That flavor text
That
is
flavor
brutal.
text is not good. And I feel like there's a lot of things you could have done with Crack the Case that were better than some really obscure word.
No, that-
I feel like it, like
that
it
is
wanted...
a somewhat famous Sherlock Holmes quote, I think.
Oh, what?
Like,
What?
Yeah.
I feel like you could have just
It's
done like
Sherlock's Holmes.
Yeah,
this
of
is this is a Sherlock Holmes quote.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have done like some.
It's like one of
Occam's
his, like,
razor
catchphrases
bullshit.
type
I don't think that Sherlock Holmes' catchphrase is when you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
It's
He
totally-
must have had a snappier version.
Yeah,
of that.
that's totally it. Benedict Cumberbatch
I'm
and
dead.
Robert Downey Jr. were
They
all
all
over
did that.
shit.
Yeah, I do recall.
I do think that this is an excellent Seeker Econ card.
Yeah.
Is it the best Seeker Econ card? Is it better than
Yeah.
Burning the Midnight Oil and what's the one that is Burning the Midnight Oil the one that
Oh wait,
plays when you draw it?
The other one
Yeah.
that's pretty good is Cryptic Writing.
Yeah, that's the other one I was trying to think of. That plays when you. Oh, Cryptic Writing plays when you draw it. Burning the Midnight Oil plays and
When you
triggers an
investigate.
investigate.
Cryptic only triggers when you draw it on your turn.
Yeah.
But this always triggers when someone investigates the last clue.
You can Burning the Midnight Oil into this and get both.
You can. Yep.
As zero actions, basically.
The only thing that sucks about
Burning the Midnight Oil gives you an investigate, so that's kind of the action.
the only thing that sucks about Crack the Case is when you're doing shroud reduction, you're reducing your money. So it's like,
But if you're increasing the shroud with something like cryptographic cipher.
they're commonly played. So like, I don't know if I would play this in say Daryl because he's often trying to reduce shroud.
Sure.
But
Daryl's survivor and has other.
he's
options.
not really a survivor. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I think that this isn't good when you reduce shroud. Conversation is pretty niche.
Yeah.
I feel like it's come
come
up a lot when I played.
Really?
You just gotta leave the shroud alone.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, just
Or like
just
either
investigate it.
it's not
Just play
good
this
because of
card
reduction shroud.
and boost your intellect.
But also sometimes you just are on a 2-shroud location and it doesn't feel that exciting.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
sure.
it is like it's if you get it. Like I feel like some scenarios have 5s, but reliably there
It's
are
a
4.
3 or
There are
4.
4 shroud scenario or 4 shroud locations in most scenarios.
Yeah.
That are just kind of part of the most like that's not a special location or something. It's just there. So I think that this is like a fast 4 resources distributed among other investigators there, which can very
also
much
really
matter.
nice, yeah.
With that niche or with that hoops to jump through, right? Of having to play at a specific time when something is accomplished.
Yeah.
I still think I think it's better than emergency cash. I think I am
definitely.
I am happy to put this in most yellow decks over emergency cash.
Yeah, I'm looking like around the contemplative area.
Oh, that good, huh?
I think below that.
Actually, I'm now that I look at what's there, like better than Ace of Swords, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think better than Signum Crucis.
I agree.
Yeah. I like it might be better than Mauser. It might be 12.
I think I would put it 14, 15 personally.
Below Brand?
I think it's
above
I think
Brand.
it's better than contemplative, honestly.
What?
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. Contemplative stands.
Yeah.
Contemplative has 0 icons.
Yeah.
Need him.
This has an icon.
Yep.
You never use the icon. When is the last time you used Crack the Case for its icon?
If I'm rich as hell and no one is near me, then that's when I'm using the icon.
I'm with Kyle.
Yeah.
I
New 13.
Yeah, is it above New 13? So not above Mauser.
Mauser can make more money than this.
Yeah, Mauser,
Yeah, that's true. I
can
forgot
make
Mauser's an
money.
econ card.
Yeah.
Okay, New 13. I like it. That is Crack the Case. All right. Moving on.
Nose to the grindstone.
You're going to have to tell me what this is.
2 cost, 3 XP assets with 2 book icons. Criminal, Drifter, and Entrepreneur decks only.
That's why I don't know what it is.
It's a talent.
Specialist.
Yeah.
Okay.
During a skill test on a tool asset, exhaust Nose to the grindstone. You get +2 skill value for the skill test. So it's basically field work. If this skill test fails, either replenish a supply on that asset or gain a resource.
It's so much worse than Fieldwork. And I can tell you right now why.
Can the Toolman take this?
Yes.
He's got to be able to.
Yeah.
If he can't, that is literally criminal.
I think he's a drifter. I remember looking when this card came out. I looked it up.
That's him on the art, right? I assume.
Yeah. Wilson Richards can he just take it because it mentions tools or something? I can't remember how this technical thing works. Here's what I actually do remember about this card when I looked at it when it came out that drives me insane about it. What class comes to mind when you think of tools?
Survivor.
Oh,
And,
I was gonna say Seeker. Yeah, I think Seeker most I think just about every Seeker deck has numerous tools. No Seekers can take this. 0 Seekers are criminals, drifters, or entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So this is a card that feels like it should be yellow to me. That no yellow investigator.
Although the
can take.
effect, like Seekers don't want to fail tests, so in that way it doesn't. It's not a very.
So
Seeker
yeah,
card.
it's Survivor.
It's
It feels like a red card.
Yeah, it's what is it? I was too mad. I didn't listen. If it fails, replenish the supply. I mean, I don't think that you're trying to fail on this most of the time. Maybe if you're Stella, but Stella can't run this, right? Other than that, you'd rather just pass and
Stella
consider
not a
Stella might be a
drifter?
drifter?
Oh no, she's civic and social. No,
Civic and Chosen.
chosen.
How could you
Yeah,
forget
it was
chosen?
like chosen.
Okay, yeah. If Stella can't take this, that is actually pretty annoying.
I do think that a pretty large number of investigators can. I think there's a lot of criminals and drifters, and
Can
a couple
Duke take
entrepreneurs.
this?
Yeah, Duke can.
Because he
He's
does.
a
has his
drifter.
nose.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't.
Sniffing that grindstone.
Yeah, but then
It's
a
bad.
skill check on a tool asset. Yeah,
bad.
like Ashcan Pete doesn't want that.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad. This is just it's just.
I mean, I guess it's +2 on a skill.
Like,
I
for
mean,
Wilson, it's
Wilson,
+2 every
I
single
think it's just a
yeah.
Wilson card. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't played Wilson because I just don't really think he's interesting.
He's not. He's like should be a starter deck investigator.
Yeah. And yeah, this is great for him. But I also think that he would be pretty low on the list. So great for him is not.
Is it above Crowbar?
It's not
or
an argument.
Tool?
No, I think it's below Crowbar.
Oh, and then I think it's below lockpicks then too.
Yeah.
I think it's below Dream Diary Untranslated.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe above Skeleton Key though. Yeah. I actually think that it's very funny and effective that Dream Diary has become one of those lines
like
that we
that.
talk about regularly on the list because
Untranslated Dream
it's
Diary.
such a straightforward card, actually.
Draw to get
Yeah.
an unexpected card.
Well, it's a straightforward card when you do what we did, which is choose to ignore its main purpose, which is to upgrade it into something else.
yeah, it standalones.
I would put it at 45. Or do we think it's worse than that? I don't think it's worse.
It can
I
be-
don't think it's
bad.
worse than
It's
Skeleton
45 is
Key.
fine.
Yeah. No
Okay.
one's playing Skeleton Key.
This is not an.
This
quote,
is
right? This
Wilson.
nose to.
Yeah, nose
Yeah.
to the grindstone. Nailed it.
Nope, I didn't nail it. Too many T's.
Too many T's.
Okay.
It's too far for me to see.
Ooh, that's 5. That's 5 cards. 5 more to go, including Ravenous Myconid. This is the level
Translated.
4 Sentient Strain. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think this is the first time that we're ranking an upgraded research card.
Okay.
Or I guess I could say a researched card.
Researched.
Yeah, in fact, that's what its text says. It's a 2-cost level 4 seeker asset that says researched, limit once per deck. It's creature and science traded. As a fast ability, search your bonded cards for uncanny growth and add it to your hand, limit once per round. And as a reaction, when an investigator draws a non-weakness treachery card, if their location shroud is equal to or less than Ravenous Myconid's growth, cancel that treachery's effects and discard it. Remove all growth from Ravenous Myconid. Do you
No.
remember what Uncanny Growth does?
No.
Okay, I do, I think.
Okay.
It's I believe, a 1-cost event that investigates and adds growth counters to Ravenous Myconid equal to the amount you succeed by.
Yeah.
Did
So-
this come
so-
out in the most recent?
No, this is
Weird.
Scarlet Keys 3 years ago. Right? Is that that icon? No,
Is
what's
that
that
not
icon?
great for?
Oh, or is that Hemlock? What? Maybe that's Hemlock.
That's Hemlock.
Okay,
Yeah.
so two cycles ago.
Does anyone,
So
Keys
it's pretty
is-
it's pretty recent after all. Okay.
does anyone know if this has been eroded? Because I know it was considered super broken, and I'm
This one, the
Yeah.
cancel, the treachery
it
cancel
was
one.
considered incredibly broken.
Oh, I don't know if it's on the taboo list
Um,
or eroded.
For one thing, if you can reduce your shroud to 0, you can just cancel like for free. So like
But how do you reduce the shroud to 0 while
While
drawing
drawing
a
encounter cards?
an encounter card?
there's a guardian card that can do it for sure.
Like
Breach the door.
Breach the door.
There might be
Map
others.
the area.
Map the area might be able
This
to.
is-
I mean, this is
Um,
this is a computer on a TV across the
It
room. So
is,
this is highly unorthodox, but I can.
yeah,
look
I
it
know
up.
this card was considered like extremely broken, and I don't remember it getting tabooed, but
We've never done this before, but we are googling the
Taboo list.
taboo list. I don't know.
of course with Skeleton Key, our favorite card,
Yeah.
at
It's
least
above
makes it so
Skeleton
you
Key.
only need 1 growth.
I mean, I think that I don't think you need to taboo that interaction because Skeleton Key is so bad otherwise.
You also remove
that's
all
actually kind of cool.
growths to.
Yeah, that's why it's especially good if it's 0 because
Yeah.
you can do it repeedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
This is great entertainment here.
oh, and
as
it's
we
so it's
try
based
to-
on the investigator's location, not the person who owns Ravenous Myconid's location.
So the investigator
Right,
that draws
it works-
the treachery.
It works at any location, and then it checks the
Yes.
shroud of that.
So it's
person.
good if the person who draws it is ideally at a 0, because you could do it repeatedly.
So it's an investigate event, you said?
I seem to have frozen the PDF downloading.
Okay, well.
This is going great.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it's just slow. Okay. All right. Let us know in the comments if this has been tabooed. So you're saying it's great.
Yeah, I think it's quite strong. Even if you're not doing any like bullshit, it feels like it's not that hard to cancel like one thing around. Which
One thing around?
yeah, like because you can get multiple growth with a single uncanny growth investigate, I believe.
Yeah, but you are spending an action on otherwise a basic investigate and a resource.
And a resource.
So it's not without a cost.
Whereas
that's
like
pretty
a
strong.
normal cancel is like a 0 or 1 resource cancel, usually.
Yeah, but you're still getting a clue from that investigate. Like
Maybe. What if you fail? Then you spent a
then you should have
resource.
got good.
And spending a resource for nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I do think it's good.
I think it's fine. I'm generally
I-
sour on yellow cards, so I'm sorry.
That makes you the only person in the world.
I'm not interested in just winning the game. I want to have fun too.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. If you don't want to win, don't play yellow.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the fact that it just cancels the treachery's effects and discards it. Like, does that cancel Surge? The way this is worded, it doesn't say cancel the revelation effects.
Yeah, it would cancel Surge then.
That's nuts.
Yeah, really good.
And can it cancel enemies? Like
No.
No, it's only
Okay.
triggers on a treachery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very good. And kind of while for Dream Diary Untranslated, I don't think that what comes from it was relevant to evaluating it. I do think that how hard this is to acquire is relevant to this card.
Yeah.
You basically have to play the level 0 Ravenous Myconid and get, I think, 3 growth counters on it via that event.
Is it an action to take the event that time?
Don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. So it's like, it's not that hard to get, but it's 4 XP and jumping through those hoops.
So if you have a Guardian that has Breach the Door and First Watch, which we have already said everyone should have in their deck,
yeah.
they can just take all 4 and cancel all of them because they've breached the door to a 0 Shroud.
As long as they're all treacheries.
As long as they're all treacheries.
Right.
But I guess
I mean,
the monster they also take to kill it.
Yeah,
on their turn.
I'm not mad, and yeah, maybe this has been tabooed. I'm not mad about this being strong with cards that are otherwise weak, right? Like Skeleton
Yeah.
Key, like Breach the Door. People don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that those see a lot of play
Not a ton. Yeah.
normally. So I think it's kind of cool that like something that probably likely has to be played by another investigator entirely because they're not in the same class, like that it works in a strong way. I think that's cool. I don't like a cancel all the treacheries playstyle.
No.
Which I think has come up before, but realistically, I don't think that if I were upgrading Ravenous Myconid, this is the one I would take. I don't know off the top of my head what the other ones do, but I probably wouldn't choose the treachery cancel one. Maybe Shrewd Analysis would stick me with it. I don't know where are we putting it. The taboo list was taking forever to load, so let's just rank it with the information we have available, which is what this card does on its face.
Yeah, it feels like it's not that good to me. But maybe I'm wrong.
It might not be taboo, but I know it was considered pretty broken.
I don't think it's not unpowerful. I don't think it's fieldwork powerful.
Oh, I think it's way above field work.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's like maybe a little bit above field work.
I think it's closer to like 10 to 15 is where I put it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The problem, it's like it's
so expensive.
it's not a build around card. It's a play around card where your play style, in order to trigger this, has to be fairly dramatically warped. Well, it can be a build around with the shroud reduction stuff, like you said.
Yeah.
Or it's a play around in that you're having to spend quite a few of your actions and resources playing its kind of wimpy
Shitty,
little
yeah.
investigate event to rack up counters.
That's not that hard to investigate.
I mean,
It's just secret.
You're likely going to be able to...
It's just something you
2
don't...
or 3 shroud, you're likely going to be able to get like 3 counters on it.
I mean, like, the ability to add that to your hand is a lot... Like, the card that this adds to your hand is a lot worse than what Dream Diary adds to your hand.
But it's also a free trigger.
It really doesn't have any
it's a free
upside.
trigger.
It doesn't have... That's true. It just... The event itself is not free. That takes an action.
Does it have
and a
any
resource.
icons?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think you would.
Probably
I don't-
not.
I don't...
It's not fair.
I doubt it, because that would be really broken if it has icons
Yeah.
and you can keep getting it back as a free action.
It's limit once per round.
Yeah.
Sure, but even so.
But still, yeah.
All right, but that said, like, above Ace of Swords makes sense to me.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're probably not wrong that it's in that high teens or low teens, high on the list teens area. Is it better or worse than Crack the Case and Contemplative?
Worse.
Brand of Cthulhu?
Seems good to me.
I could put it above that if we have to.
If we have to.
All right. Okay, so that is Ravenous Myconid.
Sentient Strain.
Sentient Strain. It's going off the screen, so I'm just going to assume I'm typing it right. And it's level 4. Okay, we did it.
It's your card.
Yes, now what's your card?
Meat Cleaver.
Oh.
A staple. 3 cost asset.
Should there be... How is there not a card that's a stapler? Were they not invented in the 20s?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
It feels-
I was about to
to
say, no, it's not a stapler. It's like a knife kind of thing. But maybe staplers weren't around in the 20s.
That's funny. Alright, so it's a 3 cost asset for survivors. It has a fight action, get +1 combat for this attack, +2 instead if you have 3 or fewer remaining sanity. If this attack defeats an enemy, you may heal horror. As an additional cost to initiate this ability, you may take a horror to have this attack deal +1 damage. This is a survivor staple.
It's a
horror
survivor staple.
for fighting.
Yeah, but I don't actually think it's... As far as hand slot weapons go, I don't think it's that strong. Like, I think that Guardians and Rogues each have half a dozen better options. So the question is like, how do we... I do agree that like it's this and Fire Axe for survivors. So this is like one of the best survivor weapons. So what does that mean we rank it as?
I mean, I think it holds its own because it's a +1 or +2 combat at 3 or fewer sanity, and it heals you sanity, so you can kind of ride that line a little bit easier. And I'm also like a little biased right now because I literally just played 8 scenarios with Silas, who abused the shit out of the meat cleaver with Peter as his ally because again you can take the horror on Peter and take 1 horror on yourself. You're doing 4 damage in a turn, probably healing 2 horror that way with Peter and yourself. So it's
fantastic Calvin card too. Sometimes you just want to take that horror.
True.
Yeah, it's just like so obviously worse than Machete. And things like that. I think some rogue things too.
I mean, like,
yes.
what other
the
card
only
can
thing,
heal horror?
The only thing that this has... Well, I guess you're right.
Like, you can like, melee an Acolyte with this and just get a net 1 positive horror heal.
Also, the fact that it's often +2 instead of +1
Yeah,
compared to Machete, that makes a pretty big difference.
I think it's better than Machete.
No.
I
think they're similar.
I would put this above Machete after just playing it for 8 scenarios. Machete can sometimes bog you down with multiple enemies, and then you're just not doing extra damage. This can always do extra damage as long as you have 1 sanity to spare.
There's no way. There's no way that this is a... You have to warp your whole deck and playstyle around this. Maybe not your whole deck.
That's not true.
But
I feel like
you just
often you're running like if you have a low because like again Silas is a 5 sanity survivor, so like he's gonna run Peter.
Yeah.
He has to run Peter, and he's also wanting to fight. So like that's a perfect storm of like I can get to 3 sanity easily in Silas.
I don't know if we explicitly called this out, but the horror that you take does not have to be direct horror.
No.
Sure.
So if you have Peter, you can take it on Peter, peel it off yourself for a net gain of horror.
Yeah.
That's really the powerful combo.
Mm-hmm.
But hear me out. That's because Peter is a top 5 card.
Yeah, but like
fair. That's fair.
Peter would probably be number 1 or 2 on this list.
But still, it's like
right.
This is in the context of like it came out after Peter. They're not expecting you to play this without Peter.
Yeah.
I would rank it below Peter. I would agree with that. But like, I still think you can't fault it for the fact that like it's assuming you're playing this staple card. It's like saying a secret card is like, oh, this is only good with deduction. It's like, well, yeah, of course, but every seeker's playing 2 deduction. Like,
yeah, I mean, I just think it's a low cost. It's three costs, and once it hits the table, as long as something doesn't fuck with your assets, it's out for the rest of the game. You can always leverage it. You could have something else in your hand slots that can do damage without taking horror if you need to, like a Derringer or whatever. But it's a great card. I think this is a very strong card.
yeah, I agree.
I'm with you that it's good. I just think that it is a little overrated by way of understating the costs that it has, which is taking up essentially your ally slot, right?
Your ally slot was already going to Peter.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if your ally slot is always going to Peter, why did we not put Katya last episode on the last card on the list? Because she should never be played.
Charisma exists.
We haven't put that one on the list yet.
Because the difference between deduction, which I agree, is going to be in every seeker deck. The difference is that you don't have one skill slot. Assuming that Peter is in every deck, I think should then therefore every other red ally should be at the bottom of the list if you're just going to evaluate other cards assuming that Peter's in every deck.
I mean, I'm not, because, this
Steven
doesn't...
Steven is. He explicitly said so.
Well, okay. But, Peter doesn't belong in survivors who have 9 sanity. They belong in survivors that have low sanity, which is, half of them. So, half the survivors take this and Peter. It's great.
I think Peter goes in plenty of survivors that have high sanity too. I think it's a very good card. I just don't know how high to rate cards that are so good because of the coattails of an even better card.
But I mean, I don't know. Even on its own, I again just played this card a ton. I literally never, through 8 scenarios of Innsmouth, I never put another weapon in besides Meat Cleaver in Solace.
And I actually like it even without Peter, or say Peter's in your deck but is at the bottom of your deck or whatever. And I think it's a cool card. I think the play style of take a horror but then line up your attack so that you can then heal that horror so that you can take it again. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool play style. I think that the card is worse in that circumstance, but it's fun.
Yeah. It just got a little bit more flexible in Hemlock with Longshot, because now survivors have another way to add a damage. So let's say that you have no remaining sanity and you need to do 2, you can do a single damage with the Meat Cleaver, add in a Longshot, and heal a horror. So it's a little more flexible now.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And then, if you're running Brute Force, if you're also a fighting survivor...
So you can't add that to a Meat Cleaver.
No, you can't. But I'm saying, if you don't have the room for the sanity in the moment, 3 damage and then maybe 1 more with
if it's a 4 HP enemy.
Yeah. So, there's definitely a lot of... Yeah. In today's card pool where there's so many. Go ahead.
Here's where it goes. Above David Renfield. Number 6.
Wow. I wasn't even thinking that high. But...
Whoa, I actually assumed that you were both arguing for top 5. And I was...
I mean, honestly, I was looking at Runic Axe was my comparison, and then my thought was I don't think it's as good as Runic Axe. I think it's just below.
I don't think it's as good as Runic Axe.
I would put it at 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it's
interesting. Okay.
I think it's above Preston. That's kind of where I feel.
I thought that by volunteering 6, I was arguing you 2 down from 3.
No, it's great, but it's still just a melee weapon.
So between Preston and Agnes?
No.
7 or 8?
No,
7 or 8?
7 or 8, yeah. It's is it better than Lucky? Is basically the question.
I like it better than Lucky.
Oh, okay. I was looking at 8 or 9.
I would go better than Lucky.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
I think it's cooler than Lucky, and it's a playstyle that I like more than Lucky. I don't like canceling stuff. I also don't like automatically succeeding. I just don't like taking the fun of the variability out of this game. And honestly, there's a lot of variability in Meat Cleaver. So
honestly, I have to say that Power Curve is going to get hit. I agree. We can type it while I talk about
I was just going to double check that we are going below Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say Power Curve is going to get hit when Gloria eventually comes up. Because, oh my god.
The difference
Gloria
between power level and fun factor?
0. But Gloria is so powerful. Unbelievably powerful. Yep. Will I ever play her again after I played her once? No. I won't. I won't. She's not fun. I play this game to have fun. I don't know about you.
Luckily, since investigators are double-sided, I can see that it's not our next card, so we can table Gloria for now.
Oh, but the next card is a cunning distraction from all this Gloria talk.
Corset, right?
Yes.
This is a 5-cost event, survivor event, Will and Wild. It's a tactic, which means Mark, I think, can play him as well. It evades.
Let's say yes.
And what it does is it automatically evades all enemies at your location. That should buy us some time.
Good flavor text.
It is good flavor text. And incredible art with the full turkey being thrown to the tentacled monsters.
Yeah, it's like winged monkeys or winged some kind of creature.
From across the table, I thought those were tentacles. You're right. They're like rabid baboons or something. But there's also some wings.
It's giving flying monkey vibes.
Yeah. But the fact that it's just throwing them an entire Thanksgiving turkey is incredible.
It's very funny.
Yeah. The card's bad. Right? It's overcosted. It's one of those core set cards that
Yeah.
was like, it
It's
just missed
very
the mark on
expensive.
what this effect is worth.
Didn't Hemlock maybe release like sort of a better like there's like a 5-cost survivor event that evades or damages a bunch of stuff. I think that came out in Hemlock.
If you say
or
so.
maybe
like
it's
stir the
3 costs.
pot.
Let us know.
No. I'm talking about a survivor. Stir the pot is rogue.
Let us know
Yeah.
in the comments what Steven's talking about.
Like I feel like they came out with one that's like a bigger like AOE like evade or damage. Maybe could do connecting locations.
I think that
Like, does Preston run this on?
an event that maybe, but that's because his money is meaningless to him. For everyone else, I think that an event that all it does is automatically evade one enemy would cost 2. And this
That is accurate.
And there being multiple enemies to automatically evade is just like niche enough to barely matter. Like this should cost 3. And it's just way overcosted. And
Yeah.
especially for survivors, which are kind of the get by on not a lot of money class, is just not playable.
Yeah, especially because survivors don't have, like, generally they're not, like, they don't have first watch to grab all the enemies, or rogues also have ways to, like, spawn new enemies. Generally, survivors are not, like, manipulating the deck to make sure they get all the enemies, so.
Yeah, and there's there's a moment in the Knighted Zealot campaign where multiple enemies spring on you, and this is critical.
Right.
So
I understand why it's in the core set chapter 1,
Yeah.
where
It
they're
is-
like, in 3 scenarios that exist in this game right now, it's great in one of them.
I will say you're maybe spending an extra $1 for it that does not have the non-elite text. Like, so maybe you're paying $1 for that.
Okay, so it should cost 3 to 4. I still think it could probably cost 3.
Yeah.
Evading a non-elite is not usually something that is that guarded by like the elite trait. I don't feel like, because evading just means it's going to be back soon.
Yeah.
And I actually feel like this has kind of come and gone. I don't feel like we see this as much recently, but plenty of elite enemies like ready themselves at the end of the investigator phase or something, right? Anyway, to
That's
make
a
sure
thing
that you
they can
can,
do.
yeah.
Yeah. for sure.
I feel like that happened a lot in like the bosses of like Dunwich and Carcosa. I don't know if that's
The original boss as well. Like the whatever his name was.
Umardoth.
Mordhaus.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was pretty
it's
low, right?
pretty bad.
Yeah. Like
How bad though?
Is it above or below cheat the system?
below.
Is it a top 50 card?
I don't think it's a top 50 card. I think it's below.
You think it's a below Ethereal Slip?
I think it's below Onyx Pentacle.
No, it's not below.
I think Onyx Pentacle.
I
think Onyx Pentacle is a damn bad card, but I
really want Armor of
Armor is
Identity
so
in the bottom
bad,
5.
yeah.
So
I would put it at 55.
I think
it's like 52 to 51. Is
yeah.
kinda
Let's do
where I'm
52.
seeing it.
Let's do 52.
You think this is better than Rod of Animalism?
Rod of Animalism's pretty useless.
Rod of Animalism probably would let you control a bunch of flying monkeys.
What are the icons on this?
It's a will and a wild.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
honestly the
All right. Honestly, that
that might bring it back
that
a
might put it
lot.
above like the skeleton key.
Just the wild icon alone.
Yeah. It being a double icon for will or wild is like that makes it better than some of these cards. Is it better than skeleton key?
So we're above cheat.
we might be back in the top 50.
Okay. Is it better than skeleton key? I don't think so.
Yeah. Maybe exactly 50.
I think it's better than Lucky Dice though. Actually,
Better than yeah.
because that's like 2 cost there just to like
I'd-
use it once or 4 costs.
Yeah,
there,
4
just
costs to
use it
redraw one
once.
token. I'd
Yeah.
put it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That feels right.
Yeah.
Actually.
All right.
That's
Number
very
49 for now.
All right.
Maybe permanently if every card is worse.
Maybe.
We got past Armor of Dens. Steven, we did it.
To be honest, it might be 49 for a while.
Oh no.
Next up is Relentless.
Oh.
The 0 cost level 0 Guardian talent, which right there sounds good. 0 cost talent. That says, as a reaction, when you deal excess damage to an enemy, exhaust Relentless for some reason to place that excess damage on Relentless, and then discard Relentless as a fast ability to gain resources equal to the amount of damage on it.
Discarded. Honestly, I forgot it discarded. I think if it stayed in play and just exhausted, it'd still be bad.
Yeah.
This is hot trash. I don't know, like, I don't know
This
about
is in
y'all.
Nathaniel Cho's starter deck pack for some reason.
Yeah, because he's gonna do.
I mean,
extra damage.
maybe yeah.
I mean, like-
with him specifically, like he's getting
With
plus
his
1 to
extra
his events,
defense.
maybe. But even then, it's like spend your action and card putting this into play, wait several rounds, and then cash it in for an emergency cash.
Yeah, it's like because you're hoping that like he's gonna fight a rat but do 2 damage to it, but
And
it's
get
like
one.
what if he
resource
never
on this
draws a
thing?
rat? If he's always drawing 2 HP enemies,
Well,
he's
that's
probably never putting anything on there.
And that's the thing
Yeah.
is like this game is. It's not like you're doing 0 or sorry, it's not like you're doing 1 to 5 damage often. You're often doing 1 or 2 damage like 95% of the time, right? So it's like
yeah.
it's like you perfectly kill 95 to
Yeah.
98% of the enemies you fought.
you're not.
I don't think you're overkilling ever.
You're not, ideally not.
Ideally.
And you're definitely not overkilling by like 4 by the amounts it takes to make this.
no, absolutely not.
I mean, you are like if you machete a rat,
Maybe
you are
with-
overkilling once.
Sure.
Like so, there are circumstances,
100%.
but like
Maybe with
they're
that
not super common.
Maybe with that 20 cost 10 damage. Specialist events. Kill a rat with that, and then get 9 of those
And
20
then you get
resources
90
back. Now we're talking. That's a combo right there.
11 resources to kill a rat.
I don't think we need to spend a lot of time bashing on this. I think
this is bad.
I think Armor of our Dens is out of the bottom 5.
I hate it.
I hate that you're right there.
All right.
Oh no.
So let's start somewhere reasonable. Is this better or worse than medical texts? Is it worse?
This might be our new.
Is this
last
our new
card.
worst card in the game?
No, medical text is so bad.
Medical text is pretty bad.
Medical text is cost 2 to put into play.
Mm-hmm.
It's a test. It's a test to see if you heal someone
Does
or
it have
hurt them.
Does it not have any guaranteed heal?
No, it's 0 guaranteed
I-
heal. You can accidentally hurt the person.
I will say this about Relentless: it cannot
It can
accidentally
accidentally
eliminate people.
kill someone, and it costs 0 to put into play. I think it's what in God's name does Blood of Kenyan?
It's
do?
like a bad.
That's
two-cost
the-
event.
It's a survivor.
that's the-
it's a
no,
specialist card.
It's the
right?
like level 3 specialist card that does. It's a spell attack that does some damage based on empty hand slots.
like
but all the people who can take it want
mystics,
hand slots.
yeah.
Like here's the thing,
Yeah.
Blood of Kenyan is like bad, but if you had infinite XP, it wouldn't be that bad. Whereas like Relentless is like
It's
you could
bad
have
at
infinite
level
XP
0.
and you would never ever want it in your deck.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so I think Relentless is worse.
Okay,
I've typed it in at
Yeah.
second to last.
you're correct.
I still think probably.
God, this is a horrible card.
I still think that like people with a small like a core set only card pool might consider running medical text, and people with like a Nathaniel Cho pack only card pool should probably cheat and play 28 cards. Like this is that bad.
It's
but it's
doesn't
hard
even-
to it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a card that can defeat your friends as the worst card. So that's
Yeah,
why I think
I
I
agree.
think Psycho
I
is
agree.
the-
So does it have a fist on it?
it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's basically a fist icon.
Yeah,
it is a
yeah.
single fist.
it's a fist
Right.
or an agility.
It's a vicious blow.
Nathaniel ain't
It's a vicious
It's
blow.
a vicious blow
extra
without the
no
plus
damage.
But honestly, like it does half of what vicious blow does. That sounds pretty good when you put it that way.
It's a blow.
All right,
I got blown.
final card of the video is
Okay, this is
Oh.
a good one to go out on. It's Solemn Vow, a 0 cost asset with 2 willpower icons. A 0 experience card with 2 icons. It's almost as good as Guts.
It's Myriad too, so you can get all 3 copies for 0.
Wow, you're so right.
Yeah.
That's a hilarious argument. Anyway, it's fast. Fast asset, 0 cost. So far, great. Play Solemn Vow under the control of another investigator at your location.
Okay, it just went south. That's terrible. I
It's
want my
fine.
cards.
No, it's fine. And then, as a fast action, if the owner of Solemn Vow is at your location, exhaust it, move 1 damage or horror from a card you control to a card that investigator controls. AKA, it shuttles resources from the owner of Solemn Vow to the the controller of Solemn Vow to the owner of Solemn Vow.
Sorry, you said resources. You meant damage.
Damage or horror.
Damage or horror.
That's a resource in this game.
Okay, so this. All right, so medical text is at the bottom of the list because it can defeat your friends, but this one can defeat you. So number 60.
No, it's
No.
it's really good.
Yeah. This is the tanky guardian's
Yeah.
like bread and butter. I like this card a lot.
It's a great card.
So to go over all the combos here, so
All of them.
All of them.
the exhaustive list of the Solemn Vows. So Carolyn can take this because maybe she doesn't have the ability to heal horror on you now, but she's planning to do it later. Anyone with Peter Sylvester can take this to just put it on Peter Sylvester and heal at the end of the turn.
Which per prior arguments is everyone who can run Peter Sylvester.
Exactly.
So
Anyone with Jessica Hyde can take damage and heal it at the end of the turn. Calvin can take this and just increase his stats.
yeah.
It's
Spirit
also,
rated, that's right.
if you really need it, 2 will is really good for a 0 cost.
Will.
Like zero
Yeah,
cost, zero XP.
the fact that
The
it's
icons.
the fact that it's double icons on top of everything else is like, and that's like the question of how many copies of this, because you can have up to 3. How many copies do you put in your deck in a 2-player campaign? I mean, you only ever
one
need
or
1.
two.
I like maybe you can go for full consistency and put in all 3 because of those double icons.
Yeah.
Like it
Depending on-
covers
yeah.
it covers that it covers that. I don't know. I just put the list on the screen while I said all that, but
Yeah.
it kind of covers that potential downside of not needing as many copies as you have. It's-
Yep. No, the
It's a
icons
good
are
card.
great. Great card, I'd say.
Um,
I think it's like maybe top 15.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
can this take
Yeah.
off of any card?
Yeah, any card. So
Yeah.
it can heal like Gret, Wagner,
Yes. And
Oh.
Guard Dog,
or
Beat Cop.
Yeah, it's really
in-
flexible.
wait, what's the
Although most,
What's the clue one?
Most likely, since you're the guardian,
Field Agent?
most likely you're the one with Gret.
Maybe.
Or something, so it doesn't work.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. But
Um,
if someone else has
maybe.
one of those, yeah.
You can run 2 Guardians. It's possible.
I've never seen it before.
yeah, but the ability to get extra uses out of Beat Cop, Field Agent,
Yeah.
Grat is like really
Yeah,
strong.
feel it.
Yeah.
That's great too. Yeah.
And even and just why am I? Is Brother Xavier one of them? There's a few Guardian allies that then have upsides when they get defeated.
Yep. The Devil.
Why am I blanking on the rookie?
Devil!
Why am I blanking on
Wow.
the rookie cop's name? He's the one who likes
Tommy or no? Tommy is Tommy is the rookie
He's
cop,
the
yeah.
one who likes to defeat his assets
Yeah.
and then cash them in. Like
Tetsuo,
great for him.
also good.
Tetsuo
Money
Mori. Yeah.
defeated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you don't have to.
He's great.
Yeah, you don't have to do like a multiplayer combo even
No.
for this to be quite good. So, how
good. So is it
Is it
better
Better
or
than
worse than
Preston?
Yeah.
Do you think it goes in the top 10?
I think so. I think
I think so too.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
I was gonna say is it better or worse than Meat Cleaver?
You
They
know,
both
actually,
deal stuff with both move horror around.
they do. It's
but
a good, it's a
Meat
good
Cleaver removes horror ish.
it's a good combo with a Meat Cleaver player who is like needing to manage their horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it between Meat Cleaver and Lucky.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say between Meat Cleaver and Charlie Kane. I could put it.
I'd
one
be
above
fine with
Meat Cleaver.
either of those.
I wouldn't
honestly.
put it. Well, I mean, I would put it above David, but that's because David is overrated.
No,
but-
David is perfectly rated.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely not above.
All right, so it's like in this range. Where
Yeah.
where exactly?
I put it at 9 above Lucky.
Below Meat Cleaver.
Yeah.
Is that where you would,
I
Steven?
think I'll do 8.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
That's
put it
fine.
above Meat Cleaver.
I'm fine with that.
All right. The double icon.
We did it!
It's over. Meat Cleaver doesn't have a double icon.
No, it's,
Yeah, and
it's
you
a
can-
single will.
You can if they're both equally good, but this one you can have 3 of in your deck, and that one you can only have 2 of in your deck.
You should.
So-
Yeah.
We're getting up there to where we have rated a big enough chunk of cards
60
that
cards.
that we would love to hear how you would rank them yourself.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments what we got right and wrong. I think that the main thing we got wrong was last video with David, but other than that,
No, David might be a little too low. You're right.
your comments. Let us know how your thoughts compare to our. I mean, ours can't be wrong. This is the most scientific, foolproof method, and yet I'm still interested in how yours would compare. You know, yours would be wrong, but it could be different. It could be different.
Great. Love it.
So please share your thoughts. Hit the other buttons while you're down there, and
Is there an unsubscribe button? Because there are buttons that they should not hit. Is there a dislike button?
You just hit them all.
There's a close button. Don't hit that.
My understanding of the dislike
Hit the close button right now.
My understanding of the dislike button is that it's just as valuable to the channel as like buttons because both are engagement.
All right.
Hit them all.
So smash that dislike button. I'm gonna assume that every dislike is because you agree that we've rated David Renfield way too high. That's why you dislike our video.
It's because I think it's like 5 spots too low.
All right, that's gonna be the video. Wow, this might be our longest one yet. We're well over an hour. We
had a great time.
I mean, the list getting longer does add a little time.
It does.
But also we've been drinking.
Yep.
So, all right, we'll be back next time for episode 7. Until then, be optimal.